We're just about to leave. Just on the highway to get to the airport. It's quite scary to travel at this time, but we're taking all the precautions. We took a COVID test and hopefully the airports won't be very full, so everything will be okay, we hope. And I will bring you along so you can see how it is to travel during these crazy times. Certification to get in, and then we're ready to go inside the airport. Okay, the check-in is done. Now there is a huge lineup to get in the plane. It seems like it's gonna be quite full. I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be empty, but instead it's quite full.
Parking lot looks pretty empty.
We're going on the plane Catania to Rome.
Tutti i dispositivi elettronici devono essere impostati in modalità di uso aereo. I computer portatili.
Orange juice. So we landed in Rome. I did feel like they did a pretty good job of not crowding people so much. We were boarding in chunks, and when we got off the plane, like, they did it very slowly to make sure there weren't too many people all at once. So I think overall it went pretty good. Now we'll see how the Lisbon one goes. That will leave in around 2 hours. And by the way, now I'm without a mask because we're just sitting at this restaurant and having drinks, so we're allowed to take our masks off, and it's empty, so it's safe. And I am drinking this nice orange juice that Steve brought me, and to be honest, it's a little bit sour. It's not like the one from my home, of course. I'm searching for a pizza place because that's usually what I like to get in airports, because I know I never super dislike pizza, but I don't know if I will find it here. Oh, maybe there. Let's see. I found what I was looking for. Yeah, definitely worth it. I didn't find it right away, so I was about to say, look, I'll just get a sandwich, but then I'm like, no. Another pizza. It's okay if you had it yesterday, Giulia. You can have another pizza. You're about to leave. So good. I asked Steve, are you hungry? You want some pizza? He's like, no, I'm not that hungry. So that's what he got. Later. 2 minutes later, literally.
I'm done with pizza. It's time for American food.
Okay, you're right. Let's switch gear. I'm gonna steal a fry for sure. We're on the plane to Lisbon, our second plane of the day. And it seems to be a little bit less full than the one to Rome, but still there are a few people. So if you're traveling during these crazy times, I suggest you bring a pen, because you're gonna fill in all kinds of like papers, declarations and stuff for COVID. We've done already like more than 7 papers, and we are only on our second flight. So yeah, keep that in mind. A pen is always a good idea. Just a little update on my tip. instead of one pen, bring two, because I don't know how I managed to break this one. So we just landed in Lisbon. Now that was a 3-hour plane ride, and to be honest with you, I started to feel the mask on my face so much. Like I had moments where it was so hard to breathe, but then I'm like thinking, okay, I can do it, I can do it. It just feels suffocating, but it wasn't that bad. I spent my whole plane ride watching a really cool new series, and so I got distracted and carried away, and everything went fine. It's a challenge. So now I'm dealing with these masks that I would like to change, because they say it is advised to change it every 4 hours, but I can't get them open. I ripped the thing and it just doesn't open. So maybe a tip for you is, like, if you're bringing extra masks, which you should if you're doing a long flight, cut them a little bit ahead of time. Otherwise you'll be like me, stuck with these and don't know how to change my mask. Now we have 2 hours wait, and then we'll take our final plane ride to Toronto, which is I think 7 hours. It's gonna be a long time. Yahoo! Our feet left European continent right now because our flight to Toronto has departed, and we have 7 hours and 50 minutes left on the timer here. Ah, yes. I'm definitely gonna watch my shows and try to kill time like that. This is our meal. I'm not sure what that is. Bread, water crackers, and some ravioli. Okay. Then they have this cheese. In Italy it's really popular. Kids eat these all the time. We just put it in little pasta and make a meal out of it, but you know, nothing less or more than I expected. Cheers. Dessert the taste is okay, but it's just way too sweet for me.
In the light of global pandemic related to COVID-19, the Government of Canada has put in place emergency measures that require mandatory 14-day quarantine for all passengers entering Canada.
We arrived in Toronto, just getting our luggage. It's completely empty here. Here I get always a little bit of anxiety because I'm worried that my luggage is not there. We made it, we're finally home. Oh, feels good to be home. The only hiccup is that our card got demarcated, so we can't open our door. So that's a little bit of an issue. We're right in front of our door, but we can't go in. So we're waiting for some help, and then I can't wait to go to bed.